Hello and welcome to Have Guitar. I hope you're doing great as always. It's time for another pedal frenzy. I don't know that name. It sounds like I should be all over the screen, running around, playing like crazy. Maybe I will. You'll have to see. Anyway, in this pedal frenzy I'm doing a little experiment. This is the first out of two kind of cheap Chinese effect stomp boxes that I've ordered through Wish. Wonderful app, or maybe not, or maybe it is. But anyway, so this is the TTone Klon Centaur Horsie Professional Overdrive. I paid 46 euros, P&P included, in US dollars. That's about 54 US dollars. So it's not extremely cheap, but it's not really that expensive either. Now, before I got this pedal, I didn't have a clue about the original stomp box, the Clon Centaur. It was developed by Bill Finnegan between 90 and 94 and sold up to 2000, I think. And I think he sold around 8,000 units, all built manually by himself. But those original pedals goes for crazy money today. I've seen prices online ranging from 1200 to 2000 euros, which is about 1500 up till 2400 US dollars. So they are really expensive, but you don't have to worry about that because there are plenty of clones in all price categories available nowadays. And I'll talk more about that in the conclusion of the video. But for now, let's have a look at the pedal and, more importantly, have a listen to the pedal as I go through some profiles, very different profiles, to give you an example of how it sounds really. This will be the introduction for a pedal frenzy video and an unboxing video as well, of course. Of course, what do I mean by that? I have no idea what I mean by that. But anyway, so this part of the video will be shot way before I do the actual testing of the pedal in this box. But I thought it's kinda unnecessary to do a separate unboxing video. And then a pedal frenzy after that. Is it that unnecessary really? It would be two videos instead of one, but I think this will work better. It's better to include the unboxing in the pedal frenzy video. That increases the fun by a factor of 2. That's what I heard. Anyway, this is not a boutique stomp box, I can tell you that. This comes with China Post from Shanghai, and I have no idea how this is going to work out. But now I'm going to stop talking and open the box. It's well taped up. I can show, if you didn't see it, it's a little bit bumped around, it seems like. Now there was something in the background on the computer, never mind about that. I have no idea why it sounded like that. I don't really care. I just want to get this box open. I don't even know where to begin. Well, I know where to begin, but I don't know where to continue. Maybe that's how I should put it. There's so much tape, plastic around this, so it's practically impossible to open it. I guess that's a good thing in some ways. At least I didn't have to pay any custom fees as it entered Sweden. It's wrapped in bubble plastics, so that's a good thing. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Nothing more in the box. And as you can see, bubble plastics, right? I keep watching the LCD screen instead of you in the lens of the camera. Okay, so a little bit of bubble plastic. Yeah, that's always fun. And another box in the box. Oh, it's this one. Let's see here. You get some rubber feet. I think you can see them there, right? Yeah, that's a nice touch. So it won't slide around. Well, is it metal? That's all right. It's all right. That's all right. It's a clone of, I think, original Clon Centaur. That's all the name I've seen of it. Can you see that? I hope the camera zooms in, otherwise I will add a couple of stills, of course, as I test this pedal. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pick 4 very different profiles for the Kemper, and the first one out is from ReampZone. It's the orange AD140, a not too high gain profile, and the original tone is like this. Very nice, crunchy tone, I would say. My favorite setting with this pedal is with no gain, the gain set for 0, tone and output set for max, and it gives like a really nice fat boost to your tone. Just have a listen to this. So one thing I've noted about this pedal is that upping the gain doesn't necessarily bring much more to the table, I would say. So I'm gonna up the gain to 12 o'clock, and you can hear for yourself that it kind of, I don't know, it doesn't do much good for the sound. Keeping the gain low is a much better option in my book, at least. So that almost gives too much, I would say, but let's try it upping the gain to max, where we have all the controls set for max, just to try it out. One thing that the pedal certainly does bring is some noise. Some people will hate it, some will just don't care, like me. As long as the tone is nice, I don't really mind if it's sounding a little bit in the background like this. I'm used from my youth, when we had bad pedals, cheap cigars, I almost said, cheap guitars, but and cheap amplifiers as well. There were always noise like this going on in the background, but when we weren't playing, of course. But if you up the volume on the guitar, this is the bridge pickup, second position, third position, two single coils, one single coil, sorry, two single coils, one single coil. So here we have all the controls set for 12 o'clock. Let's see how that sounds. Bridge pickup. Controls on max on the pedal with the ESP. Let's see how that sounds. I think it's too much cake, but I don't know. Let's try it. this is another profile from ReampZone. It's the Marshall JCM 900 Mark III, and it's slightly higher in gain and a different character overall, I would say. The original sound is like this. Okay, so let's engage the T-tone again and see how it sounds. This is the original setting, the one I said before, that I like the best, with no gain or gain at 0, and the other two controls is at full. So let's see how it sounds with the Marshall. If you haven't heard noise before, then listen in the background. I'm going to lower the output and the treble just a little bit to see what I can do about this background sound. And it was a little bit too brittle, wasn't it, the sound? A little bit too bright, maybe. I'm going to try to tweak the knobs and we'll see. Now, that doesn't sound half bad, and of course you can always engage a noise gate to keep this noise down. Eight out of 10 on the noise gate to shut it up. But I mean, while recording, of course, it's not that good if you have that in the background, if you want to play some more nuanced solos or leads where you actually shut up sometimes with the guitar, right? So anyway, let's try it with the Stratocaster and see how this Marshall sounds with the Strat. Yeah, so obviously this is the Strat and this is the original profile, the Marshall, with no stomp box engaged. Then it sounds like this. Just your classic rock and roll tone, I would say. But now we're gonna try with the pedal again and see what we can do with this tone together with the pedal. Well, it doesn't sound bad, this pedal, at all. But now I'm going to try it with a really high gain profile. Just going to pick something out and we'll see if it's even necessary. I don't know, but it's always fun to try to put more cream on the cream, so to speak. Right? Right. Alright, so I've chosen a high gain profile from Live Ready Sound. It's the 6160 Platinum modded, and it sounds like this without any stomp boxes engaged. Okay, so I really think that's more than enough gain as it is. But let's try to let's increase the gain to max just to see how, I don't know, too much it can sound. And that is with the noise gate set for 8. 10. Will it save us? It's too much gain for the noise gate to handle. Well, while that is kind of cool and nice in its own rights, I don't know, but it's just too much, really. It's the gain is like eating the tones. It feels almost like something like that. So that's just way too much. Okay, so the last and the fourth profile I'm trying out is a totally clean one from Top Jimi, from his Tweed medium pack. Well, it's a Fender, and I know it's kind of evil, maybe. Some people will not agree on me here, but putting a disc box in front of a Fender amp usually doesn't sound that good, at least not in my ears. But this is just a test, really, to see how this TTone, Bad Horsie, I almost said, it's not called Bad Horsie at all, Klon Centaur Horsie pedal reacts together with a profile from a Fender Tweed amp. Interesting, maybe, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it sounds. Well, this is how the profile sounds without any pedal activated. Doesn't sound too good in my book. I'm not sure. What do you think? Does it sound good? Now, I just want to point this out. This has nothing to do with that the profile comes from Top Jimi. It's more like the pedal doesn't really work that well with the already clean sound. But maybe some of you like the kind of sound. I don't know. Give us a comment. In that case, I'm gonna switch for the Strat and see if there's any difference with those different pickups. So that's all the demos you're gonna get of this pedal in this video. Maybe it'll return later. I'm pretty sure it will, perhaps, maybe, sometime, someday. Anyway, it's not the cheapest pedal you can get from the Chinese guys. Probably not the most expensive either. But to me, well, maybe slightly overpriced, I don't know. But it gives, when you have that setting with no gain and the other two controls for max, it gives a really nice boost. I just like the character of it. It's fat, it increases a little bit in volume, and I don't think it's as transparent as the original pedal is supposed to be. Never tried the original Clon Kentaur myself, but on the other hand, one benefit of getting this was, for me, that I read up on the background information to the original Clon Kentaur. And I'm really eager to get one of those clones of the original, and one of those that is really seems to be worth the price is the Electro-Harmonic Soul Food, which I'm really interested in obtaining. So I'm thinking I'm gonna buy one of those, and then this will surely make a reappearance in that video as a comparison, because they are supposed to be based on the same circuits, right? So that's it. So I don't know, I mean, it's absolutely not a direct waste of money for me. Someone who is low on economy, doesn't have that many money, you know what I mean. Students, young guys and girls who needs a distortion. I mean, I think that with some of the profiles it was close to metal, maybe not exactly what you need for metal, but not that far away anyway. But for me, it's mainly the main purpose with this pedal to use it would be as a lead booster, to add something a little extra, to get a little extra sustain, a little extra tone, a little extra volume, I don't know. So it's not totally worthless. And the build is quite sturdy. I will put in pictures, close-up pictures of both the interior and exterior of the pedal as I'm talking here. At least that's the plan. I hope I don't forget about that. Otherwise I will be reminded when I edit the video now that I've said it, right? So, but I mean, I think I've had, why do I do that all the time? I think I've had expected something of less quality. It sure is a metal casing. The buttons, well, they are not coming loose, they are firmly sitting where they are. Everything is metal and seems good to me. Probably the components is way cheaper than in the boutique or higher end pedals. I would think so, at least. I would suppose so. But I don't know. After all, you need to base your judgment on the tone that you heard in these videos, for this video at least. Did you like it or didn't you like it? I did like it in certain settings, not all settings. It's not like a very versatile, flexible pedal that you can use for any kind of genre. Now I'm doing that with my arm again. But it's a pedal if you like that creamy, fat, boosted tone that it gives when you engage it in some positions. Well, it's not. I mean, I've seen, I've heard pedals that costs more than this one that sounds worse. China pedal number 1. Nice tone, maybe a little bit expensive. And I should also mention that I could not run the pedal with the AC adapter that I have from Boss, because then it created some kind of electrical humming disturbance in my speakers. Actually, once, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but the first night I tried it out and I played really loud, my SPDIF cables came out from the Kemper. True story. And I'm not sure if it was that hum being so loud so that vibrations made the cables jolly out from the contacts. I don't know. I have no idea. It was very disturbing because I had no idea. I figured, oh my god, I've hooked up a Chinese pedal with my Kemper and now it's blown. I will never be able to play it again. But it was only the SPDIF cables. So I will make one more pedal frenzy with another Chinese overdrive pedal. And then we'll make a joint summary video that will be released at the same time as that pedal frenzy with pedal number 2 from China, I think. And that's it. I don't really have anything more to add. I'm just wasting your time and my air sitting here babbling away right now. Thanks so much for watching my videos. Very much appreciated. I hope you liked it as well and that you didn't feel I was wasting your time. And please do subscribe to the channel if you like it. I'm trying to publish a new video every Thursday. Funny, interesting, guitar-based stuff for the common player. That's what it's all about, I think. So, thanks ever so much for subscribing if you're about to do that. Just press the button now. And to all of you who already do subscribe, hats off to you. That's fantastic. Really appreciate it. What more can I say? I love you. And now I'm gonna shut up. See you around. Take care, be safe, and play really hard. Until I see you the next time, goodbye.